Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon. I have to move my screen over. Always these little technical things you gotta do. And that's not it. There's lessons that are learning all the time. Welcome everyone. Today's Thursday. It is the day before my very first webinar. Now, I've done a lot of things, live streaming and training and all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to do a real live webinar tomorrow. The topic is that I want to start teaching people the basics, the very background of what I'm calling Thank You Page Magic. Give me a shout out if you're here. Love to see who's here, who's new, who knows what Thank You Page Magic is, who don't. So if you're new, just say, I'm new. I'd be thrilled to meet you. But tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 10 o'clock Central Time where I live in St. Louis, I'm going to be showing you some stuff about this thing I'm calling Thank You Page Magic. Now, why would I do that, and why should you pay attention to this? I was in a forum this morning that is some local business marketing folks, and this gentleman was just talking about how he's trying to get more likes on his Facebook page. And it wasn't me who started this, or started the response thread. David was the one who replied. And I can never pronounce David's name, so I'm sorry, David, you're watching. It starts with the letter C, and I really should learn how to do that. I apologize. But David said, why are you worrying about email or likes? Why aren't you building your email address? And I have a screen over here, sorry, with a live webcam, and somebody just flew by on one of those wing sail things. That surprised me. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But here's the reason why you should be building your email list. Excuse me. Pardon me. Where's my mute button? 40 times as many purchases come from links in emails than Facebook or Twitter or social media. This was a study done in 2018 by the folks at Castora. They studied, what was that number? 72 million customers in 14 different industries. That's where you should be focusing your business for so many reasons. One of the big ones is, and if you've been on Facebook much at all recently, Facebook is taking away people's accounts. I should take a screen grab of this. Facebook has blocked me from doing any advertising. I haven't done any advertising lately, but they have said, you're not good enough. We don't want your money. Why is it they are, I don't know. You need to control your business, and the only particular asset that you can hold on to is an email list. If somebody opts in, then they have said, yes, I want to hear from you. Maybe the open rates aren't jumping through the roof. Maybe you're struggling, like many people do, with getting people to open your emails. That's okay. I can guarantee you that if you're getting a 20% open rate on your emails, that is 20 times better than Facebook's blankety blank expletive deleted algorithm that barely ever shows your content to anybody in the first place. There's another screen that I ought to have in front of me, because 2 or 3 days ago, Facebook posted this little thing in my stream, in my Facebook timeline that says, you're done, you've seen everything. I'm like, what? How is it that I have 4,000 people that are friends of mine, and you've decided I've seen everything I need to see? This is the ugliness of that freaking algorithm that decides what you can see and what you can't see. Let your people decide whether or not they want to see your stuff by sending them emails. Now, thank you page magic, which I'm going to talk about in the webinar. And let me go back to where I can show you the sign up. And sometimes these things load a little slowly for me, which I don't quite understand, but that's a whole other topic. Go to mitchwebinar.com. Yes, I made a simple little name for you to be able to remember. Or if you use your smartphone, and you do a scan, go into your Photos app, your camera app, and scan that QR code that's up there on the screen. You can go straight to my sign up. Now, if you're paying attention, if you go and you sign up, pay attention to what happens on the thank you page. That's where the magic that I'm going to teach tomorrow happens. On the thank you page, what I do is I ask everyone who opts in to share the webinar with friends. This is the simple what that I'm teaching, and it sounds so obvious once you've heard it. This is the simple stuff that I'm teaching people that nobody else is talking about, that you simply ask somebody to refer somebody to your page. I'll give you a simple quickie. I have to go several different little tabs here. Hold on 1 second. I think it's this one. This is a thank you page that I borrowed from somebody. And down at the bottom in the white section, I said, can you think of someone who would benefit from this course? Make life better for you, your friend, and change the world one person at a time. Invite a friend to grow through this course. Now, that's a very simple thing that you can start doing right now, today, on your thank you pages. It costs you nothing more than a little bit of time to make that happen. Is everybody going to do it? No. But it's a place to start. And what I'm going to show you on the webinar tomorrow, not only how to do that, I don't know why this is it seems to be jumping a little bit, but I don't know. But not only that, but you'll be able to do a whole bunch of other things that I show you on the webinar. So again, if you wouldn't mind, go over, sign up. Even if you don't show up, you can, of course, get the webinar replay, mitchwebinar.com. Pay attention to the 2-page funnel that you're going to see when you opt in for that. And join me. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show you some stuff you never saw before. You're going to see a couple of those slides that I just showed you because they're part of the presentation. But I'm going to show you how impactful this can be on your business. And all it is, and I'm not trying to steal anything from Ryan Levesque, who is the Ask a Guy. All I'm doing is showing you how on your thank you page you can ask people to help you grow your business. I'll tell you something that I thought of not too long ago, by the way, if you're out there. Oh, of course, go ahead and comment. I'd love to hear from you if you were here watching live. If you're watching on a replay, still go over and sign up for the webinar because I want to show you some really amazing stuff tomorrow. But if you think about it, let's see how I say this gently and get the Facebook gods mad at me. Everybody that does Facebook advertising absolutely loves audiences, right? And you can create a lookalike audience from people who maybe have already purchased from you and advertise to that lookalike audience, and Facebook will show your ads to people that look alike to people maybe already bought from you. But guess what? Those people that come to you because of what I'm going to show you in Thank You Page Magic, and I'm going to show you all these stats tomorrow and your mind will be blown, but people who are referred to your business are more likely to buy. So if you're not asking the people who buy from you to refer others, then you're missing out on this huge opportunity. And it is so much better to ask them and to get them to help you to build than Facebook ads, even lookalike audiences, because lookalike audiences are just a guess. right? If Betty signs up to your opt-in and you say to her, like I just showed you on that screen, hey, by the way, if you opted in for this thing, don't you know, you probably know somebody else that is very similar to you that would also be interested, and you refer that person, then there's some authority that's coming over. When Betty refers Paula, there's some authority that's coming to you from Betty, because Paula goes, well, if Betty recommends it, why shouldn't I go check it out? Facebook's not giving you that authority. Nobody else is giving you that. So why don't you come over to the webinar, plug again, MitchWebinar.com, opt in, sign up, look at the thank you page and see what I'm doing there, and we will talk about that a whole lot more and a whole lot of other things tomorrow, live, 11 a.m. Eastern, I don't know, 10 o'clock Central. That makes it, 8 o'clock on the West Coast. And for those of you around the world, hopefully that fits in with your time schedule. But if it doesn't, there, of course, will be your replay. So come join me tomorrow. Sign up, MitchWebinar.com. There it is again. Use your camera app to scan that QR code. And I will catch you tomorrow on the Inside